Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, PegasusCosmo, aka Martin. Back at it again. Well, not really back at it again. Hello again, actually. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the first upload in 6 months. And in this video, I'll be explaining where I've been for obviously for the past 6 months, and also where the channel is going in the near future. So let's get started. The gameplay you're seeing is some early fall, guys, when they recently came out. I think 2 to 3 weeks ago now. But yeah, make it all the way to the final. Spoiler, didn't win because I sucked. But now I got 26 wins, so I'm a beast now. But anyway, I'm just kidding. I still suck at this game. But anyway, where I've been for the past 6 months, I'll try to make it short and sweet. So I kind of want to talk more about the channel instead of like my kind of, because it's not really nothing exciting. Like I said, I want to really just talk more about the channel than where I've been for the past 6 months, because it's nothing big where I've lost something or someone. But essentially, I was working on my mental health. You know, with this whole YouTube thing, obviously I'm not consistent with it. I'm not a big YouTuber. I barely classify as a YouTuber, I would say, because I'm only got 27 subs, which is awesome. I'm grateful for it. But I don't classify myself as a YouTuber just because I'm not consistent enough to classify myself as that. But obviously, throughout those 6 months, that was the main reason why I didn't upload, because of my mental health, because I didn't feel good enough to record. I didn't feel like I was good enough to record. I couldn't put, you know, somewhat of energy. I don't like putting in the fake high energy like some YouTubers, which I'm not talking shit. You do you. Obviously, these guys are successful because of it. But me, I don't like doing that. I obviously put a little bit of effort trying to sound exciting, happy, and stuff like that. But like, if I were to try to record this video, like, so let's say 5-6 months ago in the beginning of 2020, I wouldn't be able to do it. I couldn't put it. You guys probably hear like, oh, hey guys, you'll see a whole different tone change. I've been more kind of, I guess, a sadder tone. But anyway, yeah, that's where I've been for the past 6 months, just working on my mental health, trying to gather my thoughts together, you know, getting myself to be, I'm not where I want to be yet. I want to feel happy. I'm grateful for right now. I'm happy and stuff like that, but I want to feel better than what I feel right now. And I guess I've been struggling with my mental health for a little bit while now. You know, in my early high school days, I didn't really feel like I was, but kind of towards my senior, I would say senior year, if not earlier, like kind of my freshman year of college, everything down. It's kind of my mental health has been at a shit state. I got some, you know, got shitty news throughout the whole years, and then more stuff came along. Then my mental health just took a turn for the worse, and I feel like what made me kind of just tip over the water, where I felt like fuck, I felt hopeless at this point for the past 6 months, was, I'm not blaming it on the person or anything like that. It was my breakup. We ended up breaking up. I'm just saying because I didn't break up. It was more of a mutual breakup. I think I won't say I probably incentivized it to happen, but it was mutual. Obviously, I talked to the person saying it's like, this was the best for us at that time, and we ended up breaking up. And you know, I'm gonna be honest, me being me how I am, I'm kind of like never experienced a heartbreak, so it's like, or a breakup that would hit me hard. So I was like, okay, cool. Since it was like, I was thinking to myself, oh, since it was mutual heartbreak, I'm not heartbreak, mutual. I wish it was mutual heartbreak, you know, feel the pain. I'm just kidding. But if it was a mutual breakup, I wouldn't feel it as hard as I've seen other people go through it, like some, you know, whatnot. But nope, I was completely wrong. I've never experienced something like that in my life, and that was such a learning experience for me that, you know, I'm still, you know, processing now. Me and the person are still cool. I'm not blaming them for it, because it wasn't their fault. It was, I was already at the tip of everything. I'm a very stubborn and not a good person. Not me, like, I'm not a good person. I'm not a good person to open up. I try not to open up too much because I don't like blaming other people and stuff like that. You know, I don't like bothering people with my problems. You know what I mean? But essentially, that was the main reason. Where I feel like that was the tip of it, and then throughout the 6 months, I've just been working hard to get back to where I was. I recently started my antidepressants. I had to for 2 years. I was stubborn not to take them. I felt like I didn't need them, but you know, I put that stubbornness aside. I put that pride aside, and started taking them. And you know, it's only been like 5 days since I've taken them, right? And I feel like they're helping. Obviously, I'm gonna have to give it more, like maybe 2 to 3 weeks more to see how I actually feel, right? But I've seen, for like what I've seen so far, I felt a lot better. I mean, I feel not as stressed as I used to. Obviously, I'm still stressing about life. I'm 22 this year. I'm still working at a grocery store. I am falling behind on my college stuff like that. So that's one thing I still overthink, you know, like what the fuck am I doing with my life? I'm still at a grocery store earning minimum wage and shit like that. I'm not, you know, I feel left behind compared to everyone else in this world. People who are my age group. But honestly, I know I shouldn't feel like that. Everyone takes it at their own pace. And this, obviously, this whole quarantine has made going back to school a lot harder. I hate online classes, so I've taken a break until like we can physically go back to like in-person learning, because that's where I learn better. But yeah, essentially that's where I've been. I think I've said it, but you know, cutting all that bullshit out and not saying anything extra. That's where I've been for the past 6 months. I've been, you know, dealing with mental health, learning experience from a heartbreak, because obviously, I think I mentioned this. Who knows, maybe 2 years ago in one of my videos. Obviously, I was in a relationship for 2 years. I was with this person basically every single day, and then once that person, you know, was gone, I felt empty, and it sucked because, you know, feeling alone, it's one of those worst feelings ever, because you don't know what the fuck to do with yourself. You know, you got friends and stuff like that, but it's like, damn, like you feel so alone and empty. It's like, I know I have friends, but why do I still feel like this? I'm hanging out with them, shit like that. But it still hurt. But obviously, I am way better now. I'm in a better situation. It took months and months of progress, you know, to get me to where I am today, where I can record it and sit down and record this video and, you know, admit that obviously I'm human too. I'm feelings. Obviously, we live in a society where men are not supposed to, you know, show emotion because we're supposed to be strong and tough. But that's not the case. We all have emotions. We're all fucking human. That's some bullshit statement, and I hate that shit. It's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, I'm just making this video to help, you know, maybe help you guys feel more open and willing to talk to your friends about your, you know, how you're feeling, because it's not anything dumb to talk about your feelings as a guy. Because, you know, that's how I kind of was raised, like, oh, you're the guy, don't show your emotions, shit like that. Especially, I have like Hispanic parents and, you know, Hispanic Latino parents. They're not the best sometimes to explain mental health, because I told my mom to start starting these pills, and she was asking why, like, she's telling me not to take them every single day, but it's like, I have to because it's recommended by the doctor. I have to take it daily. But she doesn't get that, because I would say she was never raised to learn that way. Because, you know, I feel like it wasn't taught when they were younger. Obviously now we're learning a lot better through our school systems and shit like that. That was like, that, you know, mental health is a big thing. A lot of people do suffer through it, but they are afraid to talk to it, because I feel like also, especially with guys' mental health, because, you know, we're kind of seen as, we're men, don't talk about your feelings. You're supposed to be tough and shit like that. So it's harder for, obviously mental health across the board is just hard to talk about. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, but with my experiences, you know, of the male's gender, it's been a lot harder, because I was basically kind of thinking, it's like, oh, I'm a man, I shouldn't be talking about my feelings and stuff like that. That's not a man's thing to do. But obviously, with my previous relationship, I learned, you know, she taught me a lot about being more open-minded to things and stuff like that, and I appreciate that, because it has helped me to be more open-minded about everything. I take things, just come with things with more open-minded instead of like coming things at a negative way, and I've been learning to do that. So it's been awesome learning that, and I appreciate that. That's what I learned from that relationship. But like I said, yeah, that's basically it. My mental health is a good state, so you guys don't have to worry about it. Hopefully the person talking about doesn't really see this video, because it's gonna be weird for me if she listens to this, because, you know, it's weird for me. But we're cool, but I would just find it a little bit weird. But like I said, we're cool, we're chill, no bad blood between us. But anyway, straying away from that topic, let's just go to the channel. Only got about a minute to really talk what I want to talk about. Expect some Fall Guys content, maybe some Call of Duty content. I haven't really been playing, but I've been grinding to get Damascus, and yesterday I recently unlocked platinum assault rifles, and, you know, I'm working on it. I got my platinum marksman rifles and snipers, so maybe if I end up unlocking Damascus, because the rocket launchers are a pain in the ass, so I don't know, I'll make a video showing my whole Damascus journey, my KD and shit like that. right before the beta Cold War comes out. But once that does come out, I'm gonna pre-order the game, and hopefully I'll make content of Black Ops Cold War, and expect some content in the future. But just give me some time to, you know, plan things out and edit and stuff like that. Just give me time to plan things out. But other than that, thank you guys so much for listening. If you made it all the way at the end, thank you very much. But that's it. I'll catch you guys all later. Give me a little bit, and I'll be back soon. Bye bye.